And let's go to the front view here. And chat room, close up. I get my buttons over here. Okay. So, how everybody doing tonight? I'm doing a late show. Normally I do like 12 o'clock noon time. It's like 8:30 tonight. And normally I do what I do normally is this. I go to Facebook. So Facebook I use as my notebook. And because I like, because what happened is the bag I like to take stuff out of my computer. So that's, I noticed this with Facebook, they're not able to take stuff out. And I like it. Plus, I can track you. And let's take a look. What this week will be on my I call article or what I posted last week on Facebook. Okay, so we'll move this down a little bit. Get more zone in here, and let me go into Facebook. But I'll go. I had a couple of articles I wrote. So we'll go to my computer here. Let me try something different here. The one article I wrote. Oh, if you're on Corruption CZAR Network YouTube channel, on my channel art, I say AX art, in the right hand corner. Okay, in the right hand corner, right up here, over here somewhere, there's a link to my Twitter, Facebook, and G something, Google something. But I'll take you right to my Facebook, and you can follow along what I'm doing here. Okay, and one of the last article I posted was this. It was video. I put a YouTube video on there, and it was about the judge got mad with the state attorney office and the cops. So basically, they being dishonest how they do their cases. And I'm gonna read what I call my note. This is like I tell everybody though, 100 things wrong in this red light scam. What I experienced. Okay, and let me start out with a joke, and this is a good joke. And see, last week I did a joke about me, Corruption CZAR. Let me go to the live stream. Let me go to over here. So last week I told a story about me, Corruption CZAR. I went to like 15 government agencies. Hey, the FBI sent me here. You need to investigate my complaint about the professional scam. Okay, this scam will fool 99% of the people. So I explained to them, and they just don't get it. And that's the joke I made last week, because it's like explaining the red light scam to a citizen over 85. They just don't get it. The joke. Now this week joke is a little bit different. Is this? Corruption CZAR go around to all the agencies, and like I said, 15 government agencies. Remember, I know the state attorney office 10 times, the police station like 10 times, the city a lot of times, 10 times, and they give you a runaround. Like they said, they never listened to me. So you know what that means? I told a lie then, because I just realized something. There is one government agency that listened to me. You know what it is? Is it NSA? You get it? They listen to everybody. So that's my joke for today. So let me go back to this. I'm going to switch over to transition back over to this. And let me go to my cell phone here. And go to Facebook and read this article. So here we go. I start out with something like this. Remember, I don't got great grammar. I got a great mind. So here we go. I'm going to overturn every suspension of a driver's license in the state of Florida. You know why? Because way they process, remember the government are processing everybody, not due process. Two different things. And what happened is they don't check and balance in the legal system. No safeguards. And so what I said was this: hey, no, no verification, no investigations. I had the FBI send me to all the government agencies, start investigation of my complaint. So if remember that they told me to go to City Lakeland, go see the public information officer, go see the police chief, go see the sergeant you made a complaint to. Uh, Talk to the mayor, talk to the city commissioners, okay? Talk to the city manager, get this information we need to. You got remember, um, one thing about me is this: I've been recruited by intelligence agencies, okay, in Wall Street. I even tell them jobs that pay over $1 million a year. You know why I gave it up? Because I don't want to be like the people in government right now or big business. But what happened is, if you do something wrong, you're forced to keep your mouth shut to take the liability. Exactly what they did in the red light scheme. All the government agency covering up for each other. Remember, uh, if like I said, how do you the red light scam of professional criminals? They can profile cities that they can scam. Remember, there's 412 cities, 67 counties in the state of Florida. Do everybody did red light cam? No. So they even full few of them. Remember, when I subpoena, remember, I was scheduled tomorrow on June 2nd, go to this City of Lakeland County Commission meeting, and when I get to speak, to make an announcement. And I will have like FBI agents there. We'll start arresting people on the spot. We're going to arrest the city manager, city attorney, public information officer, Sergeant Grove. When I speak, okay, it could be like 45 minutes in the meeting before the public can speak. The FBI will hand the police chief a list of send all the red light cops in there and we'll arrest them all. So there's a delay there. So that's my goal in a few months. Come back there. When next time I go to City Lakeland meeting, we'll start arresting people. It's such injustice. The FBI send me there. FBI send me over to the state attorney office. I'm gonna go back to my article on Facebook. You guys can, if you go to my Facebook page, I think it's the first article I wrote. And okay, here we go. Start investigation. Okay, prosecute case. So remember, all the government agencies, what they did was such injustice, cover up for each other. Remember, the FBI told me to go to state attorney office and tell them to help me. You know what they did? They refused. They tried to intimidate me. Remember, you know what they were doing is this. Remember, I went there 10 times. I go there to send one person out. The next time, 2 people out. Then 3, then 4. Okay, trying to intimidate me. Another thing is they lied to me. Because they saying on the 4th visit, some guy named Ken come out. He said, "Hey, we are prosecuting the cases, and we the attorney, but the chemical company attorney." And I said, "Well, show up for court, but if there's their attorney, a private company, they beg the taxpayer their money back." You get it? So let me get back to the notes. My screen, this. Okay, here we go. So we can read. We 9 minutes into it, and when I go to state attorney, the FBI told me go see the head guy, the state attorney, and tell him that the employees keep me from talking to you. So I had to see the Mr. Hill, he retired. Then Mr. Haas, he there, and the employees don't let him speak to him. Even after on the 10th visit, at the day I got out of jail, I walked right over to the state attorney right across the street from the jail. And the second-handed person in their office came out and said, "Richard, we ain't gonna let you talk to him. You ain't allowed." So that is the ground of being fired. So I don't like how they treat me like that. So let's go to this article I wrote. So but what they're doing is they process anybody. Basically, it's all false reports. They're not investigating either. Okay. So what happened is in the red light scam, okay, here we go, I'll read everything. What they do is they lie to DMV, okay, and the judge. And because they process them through the system. Okay, in the red light, even though the traffic judge did not follow the law correctly. Okay, hear what I said about this. Um, where is due process? And no court hearing. Okay, remember they spending the driving license. Okay, remember uniform traffic law state this: the patrol officer got to stop the vehicle and identify the driver. That's what 100% illegal. In the next article we'll discuss. I put three case laws there. I'll go over that in a few minutes. So let me transition out to something. Let me go to do something here. And okay, we'll go over here. Okay, we're back. So I'm gonna transfer back over. Yeah, the world best red light advocate. You guessed him. So let me go down here. Okay, because what happened is on the violation notice and the collection letter does that any 2 times you get a threat, your driver license could be suspended. It may could be suspended. Why are they automatic do it? Remember in this scam, if you don't pay the violation notice, citation notice, DMV will send you a letter saying they'll suspend your driver license. So that means the police department, red light cop, sent a letter of a contact DMV to suspend my driver license. Or if the rule specify my driver license is you go a special court hearing and talk about it. There was no hearing. Remember, this is before you get to the arraignment hearing. So they remember that is extortion right there, blackmail. Okay, extortion right there. Remember, all the letters. Other thing I never brought up. I'll show you in a minute. I'll talk about the document letters. You cannot say you're a city government agency if you're not a government agency. If you work for, even if you contract and work for them, a violation of fraud. You can't say you're the police department when you're not the police department. No, you say, hey, XYZ camera company, and I'm collecting money. Remember, you're a private company. The city got no business collecting your portion of the money. It's a civil. Remember, the two court, criminal and civil. Another thing is this: how is a camera company and the city injured or damaged from the non-criminal traffic violations? They aren't. So they got no ground to take money from us. That's constitutional law. Let me get back to the story. I got so many ideas, thoughts in my head. So let me go with this. So, cause because of their action, the judge action, I got put in jail. Remember, I went to the city commission meeting. The county commission told me, hey, don't spend my driver license. That's illegal. You need to do process for hearing. They didn't care. Nobody listened to me. So let me go down here. I'm going to shut up for a second and just read what I put here. And so remember, I made like over 15 complaints to the administration of court about the red light scam. Because what happened is this: when you go to the arraignment hearing, and you had the red light cop checking everybody in, and see, in real court that don't happen. Okay, you don't have one party checking another party. Plus, he was intimidating everybody. I wrote that down. Hear what he was doing. Let me go down here. Okay, the city red light cop was intimidating all the defendants at the arraignment hearing before you go in the courtroom. Okay. Oh, you know what he was saying to everybody? Is this. And here's what drives me crazy. He said, there is no constitutional law allowing this traffic court. You believe that? Then they said, don't go in there and tell the judge you're entitled to constitutional law. So I intimidate you. Oh, another thing was is when people go there, you try to get legal advice. So I intimidate them people to leave and just give up. Remember, that's tampering with the witness, tampering with the defendant. You got no business talking to you for court. So I'm over to. Remember, the other thing is this. This whole I'm going to discredit the red light cop so easy. Okay, see, if you watch my video, I told you some stuff he did. And we have, here, see what's okay. Okay, for a second there, my mouse was spinning. So I thought maybe I got kicked off, but now I got it. Okay, no, okay, hang on. I'm going to go back to the story. So remember, the bailiff gave me instructions wrong. So and the judge gave improper instruction to the case. And because she told you that you can appeal it. So when she sent my response to the mail, she didn't find me guilty. So when I appeal it, I go to the courthouse, the special clerk you go see to appeal court cases. Is it Richard and traffic court eliminate grounds to appeal traffic judgments? So that's not right. You should have appealed anything the judge said. Remember, other thing I wrote is this: I filed like 6 motions with the court. She denied all my requests. And remember, what requesting is getting City Lake in court. Okay, I'm in some kind of county court. Okay, it's time. I want to video it. We'll get. You know why I want to video? Because after I requested, she turned me down. But the news, Channel 9 did a story, and they video right out of the courtroom with her in it, doing somebody else wrong. So, I got all kind of stuff. So let me go back to this one. We have 17 minutes in and I say nothing. Let's go back. I'm gonna get on the administration of court. Because administration of court, remember, I'm in like 15 complaints. You know what I do? And they never recorded, no investigation. But it took that information to make changes to benefit them. I'm holding back information now. Gotta say some information for court. Another thing is this: since you couldn't appeal the traffic judge judgment, so I went to the county commission meetings. I went to the city. I talked to the mayor, 3 city commissioner, and I warned her, don't spend my driving license. So I wrote a letter to the chief judge. He didn't record it, didn't respond back to me, no investigation, because what I want him to do is get the Florida bar in because of misconduct by the judge, and I need the complaint the administrative court, all the legal system doing things wrong, and FBI need them reports. Never respond back to me. So let me keep going down here. What get me? What's driving me crazy is this: on the red light. Yeah, once you get arrested, okay, they suspend your driver's license. And the process is unethical how they did that. And what happened is, in the process, is don't let the defendant ever speak to the judge and say what really happened. All they have you do is you go arraignment hearing. Then they take it away right away if you try to pay it. I'll go into it later. But the key is when I wrote here. What we got here? Okay, hang on. Where the heck was this one here? Okay, the defendant not allowed to tell the judge why their case was suspended, how and why. They had the defendant answer yes or no response to the judge. Okay, you never faced the accuser. You didn't have a offense. You had no argument allowed. That's not proper due process. All they do is illegal process through the system to collect money. Okay, that's not right. I'm gonna write a letter to that judge, and I want to say, hey, check out my YouTube channel. Look at my stuff. So let me go to the next story, and I'll get take 3 seconds here. So this one here is one of the most important article. Okay, because what I did is I pulled out some constitutional law, and the first one I pull out is this. It's on my Facebook page. It's James versus Kentucky, 1984. Constitutional law take precedent over all state statute and city ordinance. And the second, basically, city can make all rules they want, but the Constitution comes first. That means due process, not process. If they're going to spend my driver's license, a separate court hearing for that. Remember, even at the traffic court, okay, they never discuss it, mention it, okay, about spending your driver's license at all in that hearing. So you caught off guard, okay? And, oh, here we go. The second one is Maya versus United States, 1958. People are entitled to refuse to get information to the police. You hear that? You don't have to get information to police. So what I'm talking about is that affidavit. Remember, on the violation notice, they say, hey, they want you identified to drive. They send a letter to the owner. Then they say in the affidavit, you have to identify the driver. No, you don't. Because violate your 4th, 5th, 6th constitutional right. Plus, this constitutional law, so you don't have to give it information. Remember, like I said in this article, the letter citation notice, you ain't send it to the local police department, you send it to a different state. Okay? Now, that affidavit, okay, it's going to be a legal document. Remember, they say if you lied, you get perjury, you go to jail. But the person who received an affidavit, okay, they sent out to Arizona, this state of Florida. You need to be a licensed person in the state of Florida to read it, or be a judge, or a cop. Okay, I want them to verify it. I want to see the state license, who you are. Second thing is, it's public information. So I should be able to look at every affidavit ever from day one. But I put an article on my Facebook page a few months ago that the private company, the lawyer company says private information. So you can't say they're the police then. So that's illegal. You see what I'm talking about? So like what I said, there's a lot of stuff wrong. Okay. But the other thing is this: if that affidavit, okay, say something, I got a witness, he got it over the next county over, and they made him send 2 letters in, and he told him basically it violated his 5th and 6th Amendment right, and they dropped it. Okay, now if it violates your constitutional right, that means that everybody get it. Because I think the 14th Amendment say equal protection of the law. So if one person, if you drop that person, because you say, okay, it violates your 5th and 6th, everybody entitled to it. So that means every damn ticket ever written is illegal. That's what's called equal protection of the law. Okay? That's true. Next one is this. Is Sander versus English, 1992. False arrest and malice prosecution. To violate your civil rights. Remember, you got a private company playing police. Okay? Never shuffle court, never take legal action, but they get government agency to prosecute you. Okay? Remember, they ain't no witness either. That ain't right. You remember the Florida bar rules. Remember, I look up the rules for traffic court in the state of Florida. It said Constitution law. That means due process. That means face your accuser. Now, the Florida Supreme Court ruled on it. Somebody brought that article up. Face your accuser. The judge said, "Oh, one cop brought it." Well, no, constitutional laws say that. And in my case, remember they gave the red light car said no compliant with steady light. In court, the red light car, the light is right of the sidewalk. I'll show you what right. Want to see what right of the sidewalk is? I got a picture of that. This is right of the sidewalk. Ain't no light there. You see that? They lied. So you got two different answers from two experts. So the Florida Supreme Court is wrong. And the other thing is this. They fake science. And I put some stuff on my Facebook last year about this. And what I put there was, I hit a new one. The one time that I bring no water is today, and I'm gonna go get some water. Where the heck is my water at? I'm gonna get somewhere. And I'll get it later. Okay, I'm back. I usually keep a bottle of water close by. I guess I'm gonna learn my lesson this time. Okay, I'm gonna get back with fake science. What they do is this. I receive a other violation from the city of Tampa. Okay, as an owner. And it happened on, it said May 25th on Monday. Well, guess what? I don't go on Hillsborough Avenue on Monday, only on Friday, so they must have lied. So whoever drove remember, my vehicle, I work construction. So my co-worker, if they need to go someplace, they take my vehicle. Okay? So I don't know who the driver is in my car, but as an owner of the vehicle, I got arguments. And what I saw in the picture is that vehicle is behind a bus. And I think they edited the film again. Okay? I'm going to bust them for that. So who can verify, who's going to verify the accuracy of the article I wrote about? And what I noticed is this. The driver is following his proper safe measure. If you're doing 40 miles, he's 40 feet away. He's exactly what you do. And I'm thinking is this. The camera angle is above the vehicle. It's not at the driver level. So that's the other thing about fake sign. You're not seeing the same thing as the driver seeing or a patrol car seeing. You're seeing over the vehicle, the tractor trailer, or the bus. If you're behind a bus, you cannot see the light sometimes. And she'll fall in safe distance. So, the other point out fake signs. So we got 28 minutes into it and rattling around. So let me go back to the Facebook page here and get back in here. Oh, here's the best one. Is sneeze. So I gotta do a different scene. Okay, I got a different one. Okay, the best for last. I like this one here. Close up is you gotta see this one. I'm gonna tell you this one. There, the case I got here is some treatment versus City of Tampa, 1984. A motorist illegal help for traffic charges rewarded $25,000 for 23 minutes. That means back in the late, it happened in 79. Okay, but you go to the legal process, it takes 3 or 4 years. Basically, if you get false imprisonment, false arrest, you're entitled to damages. Guess what? I was held for 22 hours. And that's going to be like $1.3 million. But remember, when the judge, I had 2 tickets. I tried to separate my court cases and she wouldn't. So it's basically time 2. Basically, it's like $3,600,000 at 79 price that they owe me for just false arrest. I'm going to cut that. So I'll plan to go to the city electrical meeting and talk about that tomorrow. So let me go jump over here and get my close-up up again and get out of here because we're up to 30 minutes already and I'm going to eat my dinner. So I'm going to go transition over. So I've done my 30 minutes and thank you for tuning in. Like I said, what corruption czar say every time? What you gonna do when corruption czar help you? Thank you for tuning in.